Alright, so today I want to talk to everyone about response to intervention. What it is, why it's important, and how to implement it properly. So what is response to intervention? Let's take a student. Let's say we have a student named Sally. She is a 10th grader at a local high school. Sally is a 10th grader who reads on a 12th grade level. She's very well versed in reading. She does a great job in her English class, English 2. She does a great job in her U.S. government class. A's in both of those classes, excelling, off the charts, doing an excellent job. We noticed with Sally that her science grade is lacking a little bit. She's still on grade level. Science grade is just kind of average across the board. But then her math grade is very alarming. Her math performance is very alarming. She's on a 4th to 5th grade level in math. She needs some assistance, but yet she doesn't qualify for special education services. So what do? And that's where response to intervention comes in. Response to intervention is a multi-tiered system of instruction that allows us to identify students at an early stage in the process and provide the proper interventions that that particular child stands in need of. Multi-tiered, in most cases you'll find that RTI, response to intervention, is going to be a 3-tier model. In some states, however, and even in Tennessee, many times you'll hear it referred to as a 4-tier approach, and that 4th tier would be actual special education students, students that qualify for special education. So let's talk about why RTI for a minute. Going back to Sally just for a second, a student who doesn't qualify for special education modifications and accommodations in the classroom, it doesn't mean we need to keep pouring on the math to poor Sally to where she's going to be just bombarded with something that she's already struggling with. And many times a lot of schools try to just continue to put the child in year-long math courses, or I've even seen 3-semester same math course. So Algebra 1 or Geometry, for example, will not just be year-long, but actually for 3 semesters. Yeah, we're dragging it out and we're leaving them in there longer before they have to take their test, but also we're not providing them with that extra help that they need to get over the hump and get up to grade level and be on the same level as their peers. So RTI kind of fills in the gap. It helps prepare all students for success. Basically what we're doing, and we've been moving to in education, is not just an IEP or individual educational plan for special education students, but for all students, to help students learn and all students reach success. We want students to succeed at higher levels than what they're currently at. We want to push them and move them farther. We don't want them to keep falling behind. So proper implementation. The first step to proper implementation, or the how to do RTI, would be ensuring that we're having quality core academic instruction to all students. All students are receiving quality core academic instruction. We want to make sure we classify students properly. So we'll get into the tiers here in just a second, but Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3, proper identification and classification of students at an early stage in the process. Schedules that allow for enough RTI time to actually be meaningful and useful to the student. And then that ongoing progress monitoring that's required to be successful in RTI.